An untethered iOS 5 jailbreak is demonstrated on video. Steps fall closer into a carrier unlock for the iPhone 4S. And even though iOS 5.1 reached developers, you'd wonder why aren't we happy? All this and more coming up right now. Hello everybody, I'm Jaime Rivera and welcome to the Pocketnail iReview, the show we go through all this week's cool and the not so cool inside the world of Apple's iOS devices. Let's start this week off with the cool. 'Tis the season to be jolly and to go on spending sprees unless of course deals make it there first. That's just the case with EA Mobile since they're offering this daily deal service on applications, and in some cases like Flight Control HD you can even get these applications for free. Hit the link in the description for EA Mobile's site where you can get details on which games are free today and which games are on sale, because this only happens for 1 day for each application. And while speaking of deals, AT&T's variants of the iPhone 4S and 4 will get $30 off and discount on Radio Shack next week, so make sure you watch out for that because Apple never puts their phones on sale, and definitely after Black Friday. Now the big news of the week is the fact that we've got video proof of an untethered jailbreak for iOS 5 from Pod2G. Now, the bad news here is that sadly it was tested all on our last generation iPod Touch if you look at the video closely. Now, since we already know that the processor pretty much matches the one of the iPhone 3GS from last 2 generations back, we're honestly not sure what's going to happen for devices like the iPhone 4S or 4. We usually know that untethered jailbreaks reach first the iPhone 3GS with the old boot ROM, so this could just be the case, but we could also just cross our fingers and hope for the iPhone 4S and 4 to be supported whenever that happens. Speaking of hacks, the dev team's own Muscle Nerd just recently tweeted that he figured out how to dump the baseband boot ROM of the iPhone 4S, and well, judging by the smiley, it seems that we could probably have a carrier unlock for the iPhone 4S soon. Now, sadly, this news is only for GSM AT&T owners because, well, we're not really sure if he's going to be able to unlock the Verizon and Sprint carriers for that SIM card that's embedded for world travel. So, let's see what happens in the future. Advances are better than no advances at all, so we'll keep you posted as news develops. Google has just launched a new service called Google Currents that intends to compete with Flipboard on your iPhone and iPad by bringing you feeds of your content in a magazine-styled UI. The app is free and it's quite cool, so make sure you hit the link in the description to subscribe to our Pocketnail Current on your iOS and Android device. So far, we must admit the service is quite awesome and worth using since it brings you all the experience of our content and video in one place. So hit the link in the description and subscribe. Now, gamers and fans of the OnLive streaming service for games will be happy to know that things are almost set for their titles to be streamed on iOS and Android devices. Yes, that does include tablets, and even the controllers are going to work now. Not sure when that will be, but if you're a fan of Assassin's Creed, well, you'll be pleased to know that it'll be released soon, so let's hope it becomes a reality before next year, hopefully. That does it for the cool. Let's continue on with the not so cool. And well, iOS 5.1 was recently released to developers, and why aren't we celebrating? Well, so far all of us have tested the build and it seems to not bring any improvements in battery life to any iOS device. You could probably debate and battle with me by telling me this is beta software, but still, isn't a beta application there for us to test it? Well, we're testing it and we're telling Apple that it's not working, so please figure it out. Our devices are barely getting through the day. That's it for today's show. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Jaime Rivera. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you like what you saw. That's it for now.